Hey everyone, thanks for returning to another one of the videos on the channel. In today's video, I'll be replacing the existing turn signals with a quad LED design turn signal that had gone on eBay. I'll make sure to leave the link in the description for you. These guys are switchbacks, so they are daytime running lights and as well as turn signals. And the daytime running light portion, as you can see, definitely complements what's already on the car. So please do stick around through the video to see how I did do this one. Please also consider subscribing to the videos or to the channel and liking the videos. It does help us grow quite a bit. So the actual electrical portion of the install, there's a red wire that goes into the a constantly running circuit when the car is on, as well as there's a black wire, and that connects to a grounding point on the car. So there's both of those available near the fuse box. So make sure to pause that portion of the video to see what I had done there. I ran the rest of the wiring through the top part of the hood and then down through each side of the car towards where the turn signals are going to be. I had to purchase a headlight connector from the local hardware store and splice that in to where the connectors are in the car, just because the ones that came with this set of lights don't exactly fit right away. So there's a resistor pack. I spliced the end of the two wires there, and then connected the yellow wire to the red wire on the resistor pack, and then from the headlights or the headlight connectors that I bought, I connected to red, black to black. So you'll see that in a second. So the two blacks together, and then the two reds and the yellow together. So there is a existing bumper removal video on the channel. It'll be the one right before this one. So please check that one out to see how I remove the bumper. I'll skip that portion for now. I did start by removing the screws that hold together the turn signal assembly into the bumper. The actual unscrewing portion is the easiest part of the whole install. The clips that Kia uses on these definitely weren't meant to be removed easily, but it's definitely doable. So I believe there's 4 or 5 bolts or screws that hold together the assembly, and then it just pops right off. So here also removing the fog light cover for the cars here in Canada. I believe in the States they all come with fog lights, so there'll be a little bit of a different process for you here. It's still 4 screws, but you'll be removing an actual fog light versus just a little plastic cover that we have here. So far really easy stuff. Just make sure to give yourself some extra time just in case something goes wrong or you need to troubleshoot anything. So that's definitely something that you need to do. From there, there's a little bit of kind of like an air duct that flows through the front bumper and comes out the sides of the wheels. That's what I'll be removing here. And that's definitely necessary to be removed so that you can remove the entire glossy black kind of headlight assembly piece or the turn signal assembly piece that is attached to the bumper. So this one has a bolt near the bottom, and then just a little bit of connectors near the top that you got to pull out. So we're getting close to the portion that's definitely the most difficult here, and it's actually unclipping this piece from the bumper. So there's about, I believe, about 10 to 15 little clips, and you really got to pull on them. Don't be afraid to break them. They seem to be pretty durable. So here I'm just fast forwarding through my struggles of doing this portion. So just push the tabs in and pull on the bumper, and you'll eventually get it off. But it's just a little bit difficult and definitely the most tedious part of the whole process. So once that's off, this is probably the funnest part in my opinion, just starting to put the new stuff in. So you got the replacement that came with the actual set you bought, and it should fit right in place. So this portion is definitely a one-for-one replacement. There's no cutting or splicing or anything like that is required. All the clips that were on the bumper that you just had unclipped clip back into place on this unit here. So that air duct that I had shown you before, that I'll be showing you here right now, doesn't fit normally as it was. I did have to trim some plastic off the sides just so that it fits with the new turn signal assembly there. So that's definitely something you'll have to do. I wasn't very impressed with that part, but I guess it was necessary. So here we're just doing the complete opposite of what we had done before, and we're screwing everything back in place. Pretty simple stuff. So from there, really easy. Just clip in the power into the one connector that came with the unit, and then the two headlight connectors that you had purchased and spliced into place. Of course, just to make sure everything was safer, I did wrap the whole resistor pack with some electrical tape, or quite a bit of it at least, and I connected them into places where it won't be rattling around or moving around, and a little bit more safe from water. So this is sort of the final wiring for me on how I had placed everything. So I did zip tie things into place onto different pieces of the front fascia there, stuff that's not going to be hot, of course, and there's that connecting point, of course, for the ground. So I'm testing it here, make sure it works. Of course, I did test it before I put the bumper on as well, and as you can see, it looks great. Definitely a more up-class look to it. A bit of a disclaimer, the little black surrounding plastic pieces around the actual turn signals themselves, I did receive one that was a chrome and one that was just black. So the one you see here, that's actually one that I hyper dipped, and then the one you see here is the one that came black. I'm not sure if it was just a mistake from the seller for me, but something to make sure to watch out for. So please do watch the video again, ask me all the questions you can in the comments. If you have any questions about the wiring, of course, I'll be happy to help. Thanks so much for sticking to the very end. Subscribe to the channel and like the videos. Thank you so much.